Hey there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we're starting off with an absolute bang when it comes to news this week on this Monday. We've just done the Helldivers 2 controversy. That's all been solved, fixed, and we've claimed victory over Sony. But not only that, we've now got our first official reveal of the suit of the upcoming Superman 2025 movie, which looks great. I think this suit looks cool. I think the picture looks great. But on Twitter, there's a lot of mixed reactions, as you would expect. So we're going to check out the Twitter reactions as well after we've had a bit of a breakdown of this news. So this article comes to us from comicflicknews.com. First official look at David Corenswet's Man of Steel suit, revealed by James Gunn for Superman. So DC Studios, James Gunn and Warner Brothers have officially revealed David Corenswet's Superman costume, marking the kickoff of the DCU film series. So in the image, it's evident that Clark is gearing up to soar over Metropolis, with the iconic red trunks making a striking appearance. When I first saw this image, I didn't actually realise he was wearing red trunks. You have to look at the picture very, very closely. Obviously, his arms are kind of reaching over as he's pulling up his boots. And then just in the middle, you can just make out that there's red trunks that he's wearing, which is kind of cool. But yeah, like I said, when I first saw the image, I didn't even realise he was wearing them. This fresh iteration of the Man of Steel promises to uphold the superhero's timeless legacy. We do hope so, fingers crossed that this movie does the character justice. We've all wanted a great Superman movie for such a long time, since Man of Steel, obviously the most underrated comic book hero movie there's ever been. That movie's incredible, it will go down in history as a fantastic movie, but let's hope that this movie can do the character justice as well. So the unveiling of Superman suit coincides with the transition from studio sets to real world locations in Macon, Georgia, I hope I'm saying that right, and later Cleveland, Ohio, signifying an exciting phase in production. Yeah, so this absolutely makes sense. Transitioning from studios sets to real world locations. So when you start filming in real world locations out in the open, it's only a matter of time before, members of the public start taking images of the suit from a distance. We have telescopic lenses. We can take pictures from buildings, from far away, and they obviously tried to get ahead of a leak. Instead of having the suit revealed in some crappy image, low resolution image by a leak, from a fan that was shot from a mile away on a phone, they tried to get out ahead of it and release an official image of David Corenswet in the Superman suit, which absolutely makes sense. It's better to have an official, high resolution, good look at the suit before we have a crappy kind of fan image that's done on an open set. So upon the first glance, the costume appears to draw inspiration from 2011's DC Comics New 52 reboot. That's my favourite rendition of the costume of all time, the New 52 Superman costume. I absolutely love that. I have the comic book myself down here in the box. I read it quite often. I love this. I love the New 52 reboot of the characters. I think they did a great job with that comic run, albeit with the subtle modifications. Yeah, obviously there's slight modifications here and there to make it stand out from the New 52. But guys, this is what we're here for. So this is the official image that they released here of David Corenswet. So as we can see, we'll start off at the background and then kind of go to the foreground. So in the background here, it looks like there's some sort of, I don't even know what this is, heat ray, energy ray, explosion sort of going on over the top of Metropolis here. And obviously we've got this window showing that scene in the background. Then we've got David Corenswet here wearing the Superman suit. We can see the new logo here that's been revealed to us some time ago. Again, I'm still a little bit iffy on this logo. It doesn't look like an S to me. The bottom bit here where the S normally curves around is missing. I think they should have added that little curve at the bottom. But again, this logo is not going to make or break this film, so it's not that important, but it's just a little tiff that I have. And I know there's a lot of people out there that are kind of still a bit so-so on the logo. But the actual costume itself, I think it looks pretty cool. I think it looks great. But then again, this image is kind of a low light, kind of low contrast image. They should have done an outside image where, the colors were bright, they were vibrant, where you could have seen the costume in its entirety, with the trunks as well. Speaking of trunks, if we look down at the crotch area here, the crotch area, you can obviously make out here that between his leg and his arm, there is red here. And it does appear that he is wearing trunks to some degree. Whether they're going to be sort of small trunks or big trunks, we'll have to see. But again, they should have revealed the image where we saw the suit in this entirety outside in a kind of a brighter setting, in my opinion. But this image is still cool, don't get me wrong. Obviously, he sat in this chair here. He's putting on his boots. And like I said, there's some sort of energy blast going on outside. But I've read some comments online on Twitter, and people are saying, like, why is Superman slowly putting his boots on when there's a massive energy explosion going on outside? Shouldn't he be outside kind of sorting out what's going on rather than slowly putting his boots on? So I get that to a point, but that's neither here nor there. I don't really care. But just an observation that someone made. But yeah, I think this image is cool. But again, it should have been outside, should have been more vibrant, in my opinion. But yeah, there's a lot of mixed discourse going on around this suit. So what we're going to do is we're going to quickly pop over to Twitter, read some of the community kind of response, and just see what people are saying about this. So landing over here, we have the DC post. Get ready, Superman. 11th of the 7th, 2025. America is the only country in the world that put the month in the day the wrong way round when it comes to dates. I've never understood why they do that. Every other country in the world does date, month, and year. But America does month, day, and then year. I've never understood why they do that. It's really always puzzled me, that has. But yeah, again, so we have the official image here. It's a bit more fuller, the image here, but pretty much the same vibes. So it has 3.3 million views, which is pretty crazy. So, let's go down. I'm not going to read the post about Henry Cavill. You know, Henry Cavill, people still want Henry Cavill. I get it. It's old news. He's not coming back, guys. We need to move on. I love Henry Cavill as much as the next person. So, bring it. Loved what Snyder did and look forward to a new chapter with David and Gunn. The toxicity is crazy. I was iffy about Batterson's first look as Batman, but the suit has grown on me over time. People need to give this a chance. Absolutely, people do. It's a new era in the DC universe, and we need to give it a chance rather than just bashing on it and hating on it for absolutely no reason. I think this suit looks great. I thought this was cosplay. Why does the suit look baggy? I swear if y'all ruin Superman for me again. Why is he slowly putting on his boots when Metropolis is under attack? Yeah, this is what I was saying. There's comments about this. He's slowly like pulling up his boots, but there's an energy explosion going on out the window behind him, and people are just kind of like, what? It doesn't make any sense. Is this supposed to look like bad AI? And here comes the hate bandwagon. It looks like the suit doesn't even fit him. It looks baggy. It's not baggy. It's just the fact that he's kind of leaning over, and it's where the suit's kind of crimpled as he's kind of leaning over. When he's probably stood up, he's fully stood up, and the suit's stretched over him, then it won't, you know, it won't have that look. So they used the costume department from the CW show. That's shots fired right there. I don't know what your snobby armchair movie critics are saying. The suit looks great, better than Cavill's. I don't know if I would say it looks better than Cavill's. That's real hard. I don't think it does look. I think Cavill's looks better. I'm gonna say it looks better, Cavill's, but I haven't seen this suit in the actual movie. I haven't seen it in motion. I haven't seen it on screen being color graded in the movie. I haven't seen it outside in a vibrant different light, so it's hard to tell. But from what I know, I would say that at the moment I prefer Henry Cavill's suit. But again, it's just the costume. It's not going to have any effect on whether the movie is good or bad. That's all going to come down to the writing, the plot, the character arcs. So we need to bear that in mind. The suit isn't the entire movie, you know? This looks off. Does it? That's the energy explosion going on out the window. Yeah, it does look a bit weird, actually. Now that it's zoomed in. Do you think this is made by AI? Is it possible that they used AI to create this image in the background? Obviously, they didn't use it to do the David Corrin sweat in the foreground. But in the background here, with this energy explosion, it does look a bit strange, I have to admit. But if they did use AI, I mean, it's the way of the world. It's the way the industry's going. There's no point in us getting mad about it. It's the way the world is going, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. More companies are going to continue to do this kind of stuff. So Superman has not had a good live action movie in 44 years. That's complete BS. Man of Steel was an incredible movie. I don't care what anyone says. Time to end this streak. I hope this movie is spectacular. James Gunn setting a new era. Literally looks like it doesn't even fit. It's an extra neck fabric throwing it off. Good lord, what is happening out there? Let's read a couple more. Chat, this is AI. The meme of steel. Someone put Elon Musk. Amazing. Let's read one more. Let's keep going down. Metropolis is literally under attack, and he is doing all that. Yeah, again, another comment to someone saying he's putting his boots on, and, you know, there's a massive attack going on in the background, which is kind of strange. I mean, Superman moves at, like, ridiculous speeds, like light speed, so he could quickly put his costume on and be outside in an instant. Like, why? Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But I'm sure this will be cleared up in no time. Someone's probably going to message James Gunn on Threads and ask him about what's going on here, and I'm sure he's going to clear it up. He's very, very active on social media, so I'm sure we'll get an answer to that sooner rather than later. But yeah, guys, that's where we are. David Corrin sweat, Superman suit finally revealed from DC Studios themselves, getting ahead of the leaks that are probably going to come now that they're filming outside in open sets. But guys, jump into the comment section. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think the suit looks good? Do you think it looks bad? Any thoughts, opinions, comments that you have, whether it's good, negative, let me know. I can't wait to hear what you have to say. And as always, guys, hit that like and subscribe if you enjoy these videos, and let me know if you want more. Again, I will see you in the next video.